In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add the feedback function onto your quizzes. So here I've pulled up a quiz I've already made. This is the Shakespeare quiz. I have my 4 questions, and I'm just going to go in and edit one of those questions. In this one, let's go with the word ranker means blank. So in this case, it's a multiple choice question. I go ahead and I'm just going to edit it. And what you can see here is, here's my question. It's written here, and I could obviously use my rich text editor to add anything to the question I want to. But my correct answer is the word hatred. And here are my disclaimers. These are incorrect. And what I can do is I can add feedback to my students based on their answer. So for example, if my student should happen to get the answer incorrect, so if they pick any one of these 3, they will be directly taken to this Google presentation below. And what this Google presentation is, since you can't necessarily see it through here, but it is a slideshow of notes that was given to students at the beginning of the unit. And included in this is a vocabulary section that would help them define these words. If my student got it right, I can give them, well, this is just a GIF. I can, obviously, I could just put good job. I can put anything I want to in here, really. So you have the option to say incorrect response feedback or correct response, or I could do it by each one of these particular terms. So if they said smell, I could say you're close, but not close enough. If they said something else. So essentially I can type in here, I could say close, but not quite. Here I could say good job. But let's say I wanted to add more. I want to add a presentation, I want to add a GIF, I want to add something else. I simply click the little pencil, and I can do it here or here to get the rich text editor. And I'm just going to click on this one here. And here you can see I have the very familiar Schoology rich text editor. I can add text, I can add tables, I can add content. So I could say, the answer is incorrect. I'm going to need you to go back and review this video that help explains that concept more. Or your answer is incorrect. Take a look at this image and it will give you more information. I can point them to a link to a website. Anything I want them to do as feedback, I can have them go to. I'm just going to cancel this and I'm going to show you a couple others. Here's one. Where was William Shakespeare born? In this question, I put the feedback for each response. So if they said this, if they said Hampton Lucy, that's incorrect. They would have to watch this video to figure out the correct answer. And here's just a little fun GIF that's letting them know they got it correct. And again, watching the video for all 3 of these. Now, putting that video in there 3 times is a little bit redundant. What I could have done is just put the video in here 1 time and the correct response GIF in here this time. And that would have eliminated me having to embed that 3 times. Let me just go back and show you one more. And the other thing I can do, as I already mentioned, is embed a website. So if they get this incorrect, they are supposed to review the Interactive Globe Theater site. And rather than give them the correct answer, they would click on this link and they would review this information, so then they would get the correct answer for this question. And just one more option here for giving feedback. In this case, I've linked an image. So if they don't know who Benvolio is in Romeo and Juliet, which family member he belongs to, they can simply look at this image to review the character chart. Giving that immediate feedback, especially for a formative assessment, which is primarily where you would use this, is a great way to keep students engaged and understanding where they need to go to find that material or where they can review that material, rather than just saying yes or no, that answer is incorrect. You can use feedback with multiple choice, true, false type questions. Obviously, you can't really use it with these other question types, but it's a great way, again, to formatively assess. If you have any questions about how to use this feedback function, don't hesitate to contact me.